Everyone asks us if our kids love boat life, and I mean, it's hard to say if they really enjoy it or not, especially for Kai, but I think they do. Like, look at them. Kai, qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
Maman.
Oui, maman.
Maman.
Coral has the swing.
Baby.
You're having fun?
Come on, get up.
Do you like boat life?
Watch out, you're sitting right on the ledge. You're not even holding on. Look, you almost fell. You almost fell.
The kids are having a lot of fun while mom is cooking and dad is cleaning some flex tape. Okay, Kai, Coral, show me. Vas-y, va grimper, Kai, va grimper. No? I'm not gonna do anything now that I'm here. Whoa! What are we doing on Father's Day? What are we gonna do, Coral?
Birthday.
A birthday, but what are we doing to Daddy? What are we doing?
Cutting Daddy's hair.
Oh my.
We're gonna cut my hair because it's hot. It's been like over 30 degrees and my hair has gotten out of hand. It's just turning into a mess. I've lost a couple of the dreads in the front and it's starting to feel like it looks a little funny. I've had it for so long. Actually, I've had it for all of our relationship,
Which
Alex
is
and I.
14 years.
So I've had it for over 15 years now. It's time for a change. I've been having a lot of neck pain and upper back pain. I'm wondering if it's associated with my hair. So when we cut it, we'll find out if reducing this amount of weight is gonna help me. I have a feeling it has more to do with posture, but you never know. It can only help. And then I think we're going to maybe eat lunch, or maybe eat an early lunch and go to the park, play, have some fun.
Coral's getting the first dread. Continue. C'est difficile, hein? Oh, excuse, j'ai coincé ton doigt. Veux-tu m'aider encore un peu plus ou?
No, we should continue festival.
Tiens, Coral.
Yeah,
Did you cut one of my dreads off? Why?
we just want to have to brush it.
Oh, we're gonna brush my hair, okay.
And that's why we're taking
We're cutting, look at that dread. What are we gonna do with those? Are we gonna make a dreadlock wig for Pirate Day?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Yeah, brush.
We're gonna brush my hair.
Yeah, your hair.
What about all this hair? What are we gonna do with it? We're gonna put it on Coral's head? Yeah?
No.
No? Is that a lot of hair? How does Daddy look? Really goofy?
So weird.
Really goofy?
No hair.
I got like little tiny dreadlocks.
There's some long loose hair that's gonna need to be cut, but this is.
I don't know if I like it.
I have never seen Cory without his dreadlocks, without his rasta. It's kind of, whew, that's weird. I'm not used to this.
Well, looks a little weird. Not used to it, but it feels light. It feels nice.
Well, Dad's birthday and we're playing.
Put your feet in.
Are you excited to be here? Ooh,
Like the street.
whoa! We're swinging!
Yeah, up like that, and then up to the next step. Which slide are we doing? This one or this one? Yeah, it's okay. It's dark in the slide. They're closed slides. You want to do it with Dad?
You know, it's been a good Father's Day or Kids Day when both kids are just out and I'm not even done making supper. Look at this.
My hair is all cut. It feels good. Not nearly as warm as the dreadlocks. Cheers to all the fathers out there. So we're always really careful with having devices on charge, just because, well, especially while we're away, because we're very paranoid about fire. But I've been leaving these things hooked up to our little DC charger here, which is all gone screw. It's saying there's 22 volts coming on this, which I'm gonna have to test and find out what the heck's going on. Why is it saying such a high voltage? But this thing was plugged in, and look at that. It's like our GoPro charger, USB-C. It smells burnt, and it basically almost caught fire. I mean, it did. It heated up enough to melt the plastic, and it's still hot. And it wasn't plugged into anything. New rule aboard while Intrepid is going to be to unplug everything, even if it's not plugged in. I never would have thought this thing could have, I don't know, did it short out partially from salt water or from the rainwater that we got coming in the back? I've never seen that before. That's just insane. Like, wow, our boat could have burnt down while we were away today. Luckily it was just hanging right here, plugged in, so it didn't really have anything to ignite. But wow, holy sh! Now I gotta test this thing. Why is it saying 20? It's supposed to say our voltage there, and it's coming up as 21 volts. Well, the input is 13 volts, so this display is just gone screwy, I guess, from having this thing short out.
This time of the year in Florida, it's stormy! We are late June. So this is what happens this time of the year in June. Crazy lightning storms.
Whew. As I've said before, I do not enjoy lightning storms nearly as much as I used to. They just stress me out so much, even when it looks like it's just going to be a reasonably short lightning storm and it's just going to pass by quickly. I get so stressed. I don't want to get struck again. And I just feel like we're a natural lightning rod in the open area with nothing around but flat surfaces, and we're the only boat nearby us. Mind you, that doesn't really seem to matter based on our last time we got struck, given the fact there was a couple of masts much taller than us beside us. So it's just kind of random of where it's going to strike, but can't wait till this is over. We have been really lucky this season though, lightning wise. Oh, there's a good strike back there. Probably gonna hear it in a second. There's way too much stress involved. I don't know if it's ever gonna go away. I really hope it does, because I really used to love watching rain showers and lightning storms. They were just enjoyable. It was like a show. And now it's just terrifying. I just think of all the things that could go wrong if we got struck again. That's what I really don't like seeing. That's... I hate it.
It's hot. June for you in Florida. There's so many lightning strikes all over the place and like crazy thunderstorms. We're ready to haul out. Well, while the Intrepid lives another day without strikes. Woohoo! There's so many lightning strikes everywhere. And I guess after taking a full-on strike 2 years ago on our other vessel, it's kind of terrifying. We really don't want it. We had to replace so much stuff and it was scary. It was loud. We were on the boat when our mast started smoking. We've done a lot of talking. We wanted to head north to the Chesapeake Bay where we would leave our boat during parts of a hurricane season to go visit family, get married, and then come back. But the thing is that this year it seems like with this El Nino year, we're having a lot of really light wind days, like barely nothing whatsoever. Or all of a sudden we get really strong easterly, which the waves out in the ocean are like pretty big. It would not be fun with the 2 kids to do this. So we've decided that instead of having to potentially motor the whole way to the Chesapeake through the ICW, which would be like almost 700 nautical miles plus, that means we would be spending a lot of money on diesel. So the money we would save on our really cheap marina would just end up spending as much as just staying here by Jacksonville and going to Green Cove Springs Marina. So even though over there is a little bit more expensive, especially that they've increased their rate, it's still going to be cheaper, I think, or on par to just go there instead of having to motor for like 2 or so weeks. I mean, we wanted to do a big hop on the outside, but with this weather it just doesn't look like we could. Or we're getting a bit of southerly winds, but not strong enough, and for us it would be downwind sailing, which means even less wind, so not moving that fast. So yeah, we're gonna be hauling out at Green Cove Springs Marina yet again on the St. John's River. It's gonna be our 4th or 5th time over there. First time on this boat, and we've been pretty lucky over there. Hurricanes have been kind of avoiding that area, so hopefully it carries on for this year and we leave our boat without any trouble. It's raining. Actually, now it's not really raining as much anymore. We are officially testing all the leaks because, oh my god, this boat just keeps leaking. Like, you fix one leak and then you end up having to refix it. Or one's been fixed for months and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I'm gonna start leaking today. Or they move around. It's, gosh, we've never had that much trouble with leaks. The other boat we had it pretty dialed. But hey, we're getting somewhere. We've got most of them sort of under control, which is good because we are hauling out in less than a week. Oh, it's insane! It's, oh my, it's kind of surreal. Kind of looking forward to hauling out. It's gonna be a nice little break. Oh, and that rainbow, like, oh, it's beautiful! So cool! It was probably the slowest ever we've traveled, like between 2.7 and actually we did reach 5 knots at one point, but we have so much growth under our boat by just sitting for like a month or so between St. Augustine and Fernandina. We haven't moved that much, but we made it in about 19 to 20 miles to Sisters Creek. There's a free dock here, which is really nice. So we're gonna go at my sister's, start dropping off a few things because we are leaving the boat in 4 or 5 days now. And it's so hard docking with kids. Well, actually Carl's great, but Kai climbs on everything. I don't know what to do with him. Yes. So I actually had to lock him in the back bedroom because that was the safest. Otherwise he climbs in the counter or climbs on deck. And we were getting ready to give a bit of a scrape to the dinghy and a little bit of the hull, but it started pouring, and it's coming from our stern, so it's just like pouring inside the cockpit like crazy. That's all coming in from the back. The cockpit is soaked. Slowly starting to ease up. So this is what we're dealing with, which is slowing us down way too much.
So much.
That stinks also. Look at this stuff, it squirts.
Going 7 knots! I'm so glad we decided to scrape the forest off the bottom of the dinghy. It was like towing a brick, I think, because we could not get anything above 5.2, 5.3 with the current. Now we have roughly the same amount of current, and we're really going. So what we did manage to get off the dinghy and a little bit off the hull near the waterline seems to have helped. So I'm interested though to see how bad it is when we actually haul out. Another note, I'm trying to keep an eye on our temperature gauge down there because it's gone up from 180 to 185. It sat at like 180 for our entire trip, and now it's up to 185. So I think there's some growth in where the snorkel is, or whatever it's called. Anyway, where it sucks up the water into the engine, or maybe our strainer needs to be looked at again. But yeah, anyway, we're keeping a close eye on it. But I'm so happy we're actually moving at a good speed, because the St. John's can be notorious for current and not being able to move very well. So this is great. Bye. Yep, bye-bye. Are you gonna say bye? Yeah, say bye. It's a big boat.
And this is why it's terrifying sailing with a kid that can walk. Okay. There's so many little buoys. $15 later, and we made it to, oh gosh, what's the name of this island? Uh-oh. We are 15 miles deeper into the St. John's River. Woohoo! Stop for the night, and then we'll catch the current tomorrow and do another 25 miles or so. Last day of travel on the St. John's. Well, last day of travel for this season. It is coming to an end. I have 25 miles to do to Green Cove Springs Marina, which is where we're hauling out the boat in 2 days. 2 days, we get 2 days. And it's kind of about time. Kai is getting everywhere. I actually pulled out, like, alright, climbs on this and then he can go anywhere. And he wants to go in the cockpit. So I actually pulled out the kids' climbing harness. We have something downstairs to block him from climbing up the stairs, and he climbed over top of it. Okay, I think there's 2 hard phases with babies. First one is the not sleeping as much at night because he wakes up a lot. And the second one is when they start walking and climbing everywhere. I think that one's the hardest actually. Woo! That's Main Street Bridge, our only bridge on the St. John's River that needs to open. I lied, there's also the trade bridge right now that has a trade, which almost never has one, but yeah, there's one today too. Yay! Le train il est là-bas. Train is done! Woohoo! Yeah, il est là-bas le train. Corey, this is why we are pulling up the mainsail before folding. Corey's like, it's not wet. I'm like, wait, it'll get wet, I'm sure, because it's been pouring rain. And with the happy pack, I bet you it's collecting all of it, which it is.
There's a wee bit of water on that sail.
You say so. It's wet everywhere. Guy's in the harness, but he still can climb up there. I need a bit of a smaller harness. Corey's dropping, well, I'm dropping the sail. Coral, what are you doing? You're watching Kai, making sure he's okay? Right, you make sure he doesn't fall backwards, Coral, okay? Faut pas qu'il tombe sur le dos, lui. Well, we've made it to Green Cove Springs Marina. Just grabbed a mooring ball. It's stifling hot. It's like there's no wind. It's so calm. So we've got fans, bathtub. We're cooling off whichever way we can because it's hot. But we are here for only 2 days and then we're gonna be hauling out. And then we're gonna go to some AC, which is gonna be kind of nice. So I got a few things to do. Gotta take down, fold all the sails, Bimini, Dodgers, some of the solar panels. I gotta bring everything on deck that could just go flying away or whatnot inside the boat. There's so much cleanup to do and prepping. Trying to do that between the kids who are entertained or Kai sleeping. So we're gonna get it done, hopefully. Mass cleaning on board while the Intrepid. It is nighttime, both kids are sleeping. So while the cats are asleep, the mouse play. And then all of a sudden Cory yells, "Holy my!" And he's looking at all our through holes, so I'm sure there's like water gushing into the boat. But now, guess what he found? Done.
Look at all that beer we didn't drink because we thought we had no beer left.
So Cory's been drinking bush beer because that's the only one we could find on the boat, which I was against buying. I like my IPAs. But now there's tons of IPAs.